Guys, welcome back. This is your boy again, Adamslink, and this is my second video for the day. Trust me, possible, guys. As usual, support your boy. Like this video, comment, share it on all social media platforms. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Adamslink, and make sure you subscribe and click the bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. Also, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. So, firstly, guys, I want you guys to answer this question sincerely. The guy said, I will explain since most can't comprehend. Dinner with Jay-Z is better option over 500k because of the knowledge and expertise he has. It will give you the blueprint on being wealthy and successful. His knowledge will be worth more long term than the short term 500k. For instance, if someone told you, I will give you 500k dollars, 500k dollars, that is close to 215 million naira, or dinner with Jay-Z, take 250 million naira or dinner with Jay-Z, which one will you pick? 250 million naira or dinner with Jay-Z? Which one will you pick? Kindly leave your comment below, guys. And we are getting this conflicting and very disturbing report from Ghana, that Ghana authorities, airport authorities, are kind of like targeting Nigerians. I already did a video about this concerning Bella's mother, who was arrested in Ghana and of course placed on isolation by the Ghanaian authorities because according to them it tested positive to C19. Meanwhile, he did this C19 test in Nigeria and it tested negative. So because of the fight they had there, and himself not convinced that he's C19 positive, so he was deported and fined a sum of 2,000 cedis. Then he came to Nigeria. Then after a day he traveled to New York, and New York, he tested there also and it tested negative to C19. So is it that Ghana are targeting Nigerians and other Africans, or what? Because I try not to make it seem like, yes, they are targeting Nigerians or other Africans. I don't want to make it look like that. But the conflicting report we are getting and the facts on ground. In fact, let me play you this video of a guy who is currently with them, and the guy is complaining bitterly about the treatment that he is getting from Ghanaian authorities.
So please, Nigerian government should come and help us. We are trapped and in this isolation center. They are extorting us with our money, paying 70,000 daily. I did a test in Nigeria from the NCDC. I have my test results. They told me I was negative. Nigeria to Ghana is 1 hour. So I don't understand how my test will come out positive. So I really don't know. From the airport, they brought me here, kept me in isolation center, and I haven't been able to do anything. I'm here for 3 days. My flight is today. I've already missed it. This is my 5th day in this place. My 5th day. Remember, I'm here for 3 days. So, and please, Nigerian government and Nigerian people to help us. The same thing that happened to Bella's mother. That's what's happening to us here. These are all patients. These are all patients. We are all here in this unkept area. Please, we need help.
Guys, it's quite unfortunate. It's really quite unfortunate. Like I've said before, I don't want to think as if they are targeting us, targeting Nigerians. But the fact is, why is conflicting, guys? Let's use Bella's mother like as an example. Went to Ghana, tested positive. Left Nigeria, tested negative. Went to Ghana, tested positive. Then deported, went to New York City, tested negative. Then tell me who is wrong. How can 2 results show negative and 1 result show positive? Who should we believe? And moreover, USA is well known. In fact, they are the one that is mainly working on this C19 stuff, and definitely they should have better equipment than Ghana and Nigeria. My last mother traveled and tested and negative there. So why are you guys harboring Nigerians in hotels and making them pay 70,000 naira per day? In fact, there should be options. You guys should give them options like 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, because there are some people who can't pay 70,000 naira per day. In fact, I bet you maybe if I was a poor man who just came to Ghana with the sum of let me say of 30,000 naira in his or her pocket, I bet you guys won't keep him in that isolation. Maybe they saw some few persons who have money, then they decide to just put this C19 something. Or maybe your testing results are bad. Change it, man. Change it. Well, and let's talk about DNA. You know, it's quite unfortunate that DNA is becoming a new normal because of the atrocities, the cheating, and so on that's going around. Currently, and before and after that will still go on. The thing is that it's only a mother you can ask who is truly the father of a child. You can never ask a father if he's sure or if he's not sure if a child is or not. It's only a mother who can tell. And you already know what happened between Nedu, Nigeria popular comedian Nedu, who, while after his ex-wife called him out over domestic abuse, he also replied, of course, denying the domestic abuse path. And he also said that during the time that they were married, he discovered that their first child, is not his. Well, they had that issue. Meanwhile, check the explanation of this woman. She said, I never for once tell him I'm pregnant for him or the baby belongs to him. He assumed this on his own because we were married. I think he thinks too much and he can't blame me for this. Just imagine a woman. She said, I never for once tell him I'm pregnant for him. You were married to me and you got pregnant and you are telling me you never for once told me that you were pregnant for me. So if I married you, that's to say you can get pregnant from anywhere else. This woman make me laugh. She said, let me repeat it again. She said, I never for once tell him I'm pregnant for him or the baby belongs to him. He assumed this on his own because we were married. Well, people are just extremely wicked. So you expect me, my wife, if she's pregnant, and she never told me that she was pregnant, so I should assume that the pregnancy does not belong to me. So my wife is just my wife, but she can go outside to get pregnant for somewhere, pregnant for other men. And guess what? This woman got pregnated by his elder sister's husband. So this woman doesn't care about relationship. She does no. God, I pray nobody should meet any shameless person. It's difficult to make a shameless person understand any situation, most especially cheating. It's difficult. You can't. It's impossible to even shame a shameless person. So please, pray never to ever come across a shameless person. You will be frustrated. There's nothing you're going to tell them. There's no abuse. There's no quarrel. There's no shout that you're going to shout. No abuse you're going to throw to them that will make them budge. They will still be who they are. So pray for me. I pray never to meet a shameless person. Never in this life. I don't think I will ever come across them. And of course, this one is coming from Daddy Freeze. He said, thank God testing was not introduced 30 years ago. Many people today they answer different surname. I think he's absolutely right though. And most especially during our father's time. If they had something like DNA test, I bet you many of our grandfather's children won't be his kids. Maybe they are from other women. But I'm not saying it's insinuating that our grandmom cheated though. But of course, we already know what was going on there. And this guy said, demanding DNA test never ends well. If it's positive, it's strayed in marriage because your wife believes you don't trust her. And if it's negative, the marriage is over. You can do it secretly behind her. Nedu did tests for his kids because they were processing Canadian immigration. The comrade D0g immediately replied, said, I beg my correct brother, DNA test is a must. Let us promote it as national policy. Churches should make it mandatory for child dedication. I think I absolutely support it. Absolutely support it. How about these women are really cheating a lot. Oh, see, cheating a lot. See, the fact is, if a man gets a woman pregnant outside, the woman can easily come clean. It's very easy to come clean to your wife, say, my wife, I got another woman pregnant. Oh. But if a woman gets pregnant, that woman won't say anything. The woman does not think that she owes that man any explanation. To explain to her that he went outside to sleep with another person and she got pregnant. She will just put that child on that man's head. Please, I don't want to unwillingly take care of another man's baby. I want to be willing to do it. That is why it's very painful. Let me say, I get married to you, you get pregnant outside, you have a baby, then pin it on me, and later 5 years come here, I find out that that baby is not mine. It will be very painful. It's not as if I can't take care of other people's children, but I do not want to unwillingly take care of another person's child. I want to willingly do it. I want to know the truth, and I want to say, okay, my wife cheated on me and she had a baby. I am willing to do this. I don't want you to force this child on me. Why? Why should you be doing that? Why? And this woman, Olajumoke, she said, my elder brother once raised a child that wasn't his for good 4 years. And if you see this child, you will think my brother vomits him, which led to chaos in the family. Thank God for DNA tests. Yes, I'm a woman, but men, please fear us and be extra careful out there. Exactly, do DNA test. DNA test is a must. Me, I must do DNA test. I love you past whatever. If you think I love you more than God, that's on your own. But that DNA test I must do. I must do that DNA test, guys. And I think every man should adopt that. And it's about time there should be DNA test hospitals in Nigeria where you can do DNA test and be between 1 day or 2 days the test is out. Because I've heard before they need to transport the test, I don't know, abroad before bringing it back. The process is too far. It's too long. I think it takes like weeks before you can get the test. So I think they should have that facilities here to quickly do DNA test to make it easy on us men. Then guys, this next one, Adesua, she said, took me a while, but I have come to understand it that men need a few hours to themselves occasionally. I used to think it was cause they were tired, but those people are always thinking of something, and they like to do it alone before sharing. I still hate it, sir. For those women, ladies out there, I myself even have such issues most of the time. I want to be alone. Sometimes I want to be alone. But how can you tell your girlfriend or your wife that, okay, please, I want to be alone, I don't want to talk? How, it's really hard for them to understand, but I want to look for a proper way that you can tell your girlfriend that, please, I don't want to see you today, I want to be alone, without her seeing it as one big deal or being offended by that. Telling your girlfriend or even your boyfriend that, please, today I don't want to see you, I want to be alone. And she will clearly understand you. without thinking, oh, he wants to go and see a girl, or there's a girl in his house, or is going, no, always girls. Because sometimes I do have that kind of mood. I don't want to see anybody. I don't want to able pick any call. I don't want to talk to anyone. I just want to be alone. Most especially girlfriend. I don't want to talk. It's not as if we are having issues, so, but at that moment I don't just want to talk. But people don't understand it. They just say, why don't you want to talk? Why don't you want to talk? It's quite so. Is there any calm, right way to tell your girlfriend that, see, I don't want to see you today because I want to be alone? Is there any way you can say that without offending her? Please, guys, let me know. And this guy said, Victor Edet, who is an evangelist, he said, good people don't go to heaven, righteous people do. This is exactly what pastor will say. All those people who are trying to extort, imam, extort others. Good people won't make it to heaven, righteous people will. You lie. So check out this picture. Afghanistan University under Taliban rule separate male and female students with curtains. Separated them with curtains. Well, what about the teacher? What if it's a male teacher? Yes, definitely a male teacher. So whenever he wants to say something to the female student, will he quickly turn, or yes, will he quickly transform to a woman, then go to the woman's side to lecture, then while talking to the male again, then quickly transform to male, go to the male side to lecture? Come on, man, all those things are hypocrisy. As far as they are not sitting together, you can pass a message. But I think it's one step at a time. Now Afghanistan promise all the female gender that they will be allowed to go to school. So I think it's a process. So now they are being allowed to go to school, university. So let them start from there. Maybe as time goes on, they will ask for more. So I think it's a process, guys. It's a process. So they should make do of what they have now and they grab it, get educated, then deliberate it in future. So to end this video, I think we really need to discuss about this, and it's an issue I already addressed yesterday in my yesterday video. It's about women, ladies keeping pets for their sexual pleasure. Honestly, I think we really need to have a discussion about it. And the reason why I'm bringing it out today is about a well-known actor was arrested recently in Scotland. He was arrested for having sex with a dog. He also have men who were having sex with dogs in his phone, and also child pornography and so many other disgusting stuff. Well, he was arrested, and of course he's going to be charged to God, and of course the law will take its course. So let's have a discussion. Is it that when we want to go into a relationship, now maybe if we see a girl or a guy out there who is asking some ladies out, or a girl that we want to ask out, is it that whenever we are having a discussion and when we are talking about sex, we should also ask as well, please, have you ever had sex with an animal before? Is it that we should be asking? Because it's becoming a new normal thing. Usually all those kind of stuff are seen on Google. Even Google itself has deleted, is trying so hard to delete all those videos of people having sex with animals. They are clamping such videos, but people are practicing it. Is it that when we want to go into a relationship, when we meet a girl we want to have sexual something with, we should also ask that girl, see, have you slept with a dog before? Have you ever had a relationship with a dog? Is it proper to ask? Well, though it's not proper to ask, but I think it's about time we start asking. Honestly, man, don't go fall for a strap or be sharing a woman with a dog. or be sharing a man with a dog. Honestly, don't go fall for that. It's really painful, guys. But I think that's what is happening now. Well, thank you very much for watching. It's your boy again, Adamslink. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed, and we shall see you next time. Bye.